Intro to desking. In this series, we're going to talk about some best practices to ensure that your salespeople get exactly what they need each and every time. First off, do you have a sales desk, a help desk, or do you have an intimidation desk? If every single time somebody comes to you, they feel a little bit of a jolt, they feel a little bit of torture, they get a little bit of grief every single time they come to you, they are going to stop coming to you. You want to help people, and the more comfortable the salespeople are, the more they believe in you and they believe you're there to help them, the better off everybody is going to be. One of the most important questions you could ask sales managers is, do you have a desking policy? Do you have consistency in the way that you present the numbers? No matter who the salesperson is, no matter what the scenario is, do you have things that you stick to? Do your salespeople know what to expect? Or if they get one pencil from one manager or a different pencil from another manager, do they just wait until that other manager comes to work before they work their deals? Is there consistency at the desk? If you have the right policies in place and you treat everybody the same with respect and there's consistency, you're going to find that salespeople become more comfortable working the deal. They become better when they're talking to you. And maybe more importantly, they become better when they're setting up things with the customer. Part of a desking policy is to get to problems before they ever happen. Should you intervene with this kid now before he lights the kitchen on fire? Part of a good desking policy is meeting customers early and often. Isn't it easier to work a deal if you get to talk to the customers before they want the keys to their trade back? Before they say they need to go to the other dealership? Before you're flying out there as the person behind the glass? Get to problems early, and often. And think about this. What pencils should you start with? Do you start every single deal with shorter terms, average APR, money down each and every time? If there's no money down, do you put the taxes and fees and maybe any negative equity that there is? Or do you go max term, zero down, incentivized rates? Because if you do that, how can the salespeople negotiate other than taking stuff off of the price? Having a great desking policy goes, hey, here's our first pencil. Here's how the first pencil looks. I'm going to meet your customer before you present this pencil. If there's got to be a change in there, it's going to come from me, and it's going to be pretty dang rare. Almost every single time, without fail, this is how we're presenting the numbers, unless there's something weird in the deal that creates a very rare exception. And the exception should come from the manager. Stay tuned to talk about desking policies, ways to get involved in the deals early, ways to make salespeople comfortable, and ways to sell a lot more vehicles for a lot more money.